Hi, this is the McGuire Review, and we're going to take a look at NerdBlock's 2016 February Sci-Fi block. So last month I went with the classic NerdBlock. Now NerdBlock, and quite frankly, quite a few of the other ones are starting to now do this, but NerdBlock has had a few different types of boxes that you can get. You can get the classic, you can get the sci-fi, there's a horror, there's an anime, there's a junior version, there's various boxes that you can get. This month I decided to go with the sci-fi block versus the classic block, just to get a little variation and see what the sci-fi side of the house had to offer. I have already opened this box. I do like to open these up before I do the reviews, or I'm going to do that on a go-forward basis, just to ensure that I've got enough time to kind of look at the items and formulate an opinion on something one way or the other. Okay, so let's go ahead and get in. And I will set the box over here to the side. And there's a couple items in this box that you could have got one thing or the other. This was one of them. So they did offer a pop figure. And let me pull the card up here just to make sure I've got these right. I think it's a Yondu or a collector. Yes, that is correct. And I got the collector, which is super cool. This is definitely the one of the two that I definitely would have wanted. This doesn't indicate to be any type of exclusive. It is just the standard one, but it's a really cool figure. I mean, he's got like the kind of the animal print skin he's sort of wearing on his back and draped over his arm, and he's got the stone in the sphere, the casing, and he's holding in his hand. It's just a really cool pop fig. So I'm really happy that this is the one that I got out of the two. So that worked in my favor. The next item is actually an exclusive item, and I wasn't really sure what this was this was exactly when I pulled it out of the case. I'm more of a Star Wars fan than a Star Trek fan, but after I looked at it for a few seconds, it was clear what it was. So this is I'm gonna show you first. It's basically a notepad, right? It's your standard notepad. I don't know how many sheets is in it, maybe 50. I don't know. I'm gonna take a guess. And on the front it says Star Trek, and then on the back it's got some various symbols and whatnot. You might be looking at that thinking, what is that? And then it's got this one piece here that's got, it's gold with little black dots, right? So basically what this is supposed to mimic is, the comm that they use in Star Trek, flipping it open, right? Beam me up, Scotty, right? So it's just kind of a gimmicky little thing to make kind of a cool notepad, but it is pretty neat, and this is an exclusive item. The next item, which I thought was absolutely awesome, and this is not exclusive. You can buy this right in the stores, but I've actually really been wanting one of these. Not specifically the Stormtrooper, but I do really like this one. But it's it's your basic winter hat, where you got your basic Stormtrooper winter hat. And it's cool, for winter, right? You go with the white Stormtrooper. I mean, the theme, like everything fits, right, for the colder months. Well, I guess the whole country's not in colder months right now, but quite a few of us are for this time of year. So this was a really nice item, and I love the little puff ball at the top. I've been wanting one of these. So yes, way to go on this item. All right, the next item is one where you could have got one of 4 different action figures, and this is from the Reaction series. Reaction makes action figures for quite a few different movies out there. So this is an Alien one, and again, out of the 4 that you potentially could have gotten this pack, I got the Alien, which is the one that I would have wanted. So again, I kind of scored on that. It was actually interesting that I scored on the 1 out of 4, and I scored out of the 1 out of 2, so that was pretty good. And this is actually for, the reaction figures are normally not overly detailed, but this alien action figure is actually pretty good. There's quite a bit of sculpting and detail in this one, so I do like that. I probably will keep that guy in the package, but that's very cool. And then our last item for this month. So we got a total of 4 items. Or I'm sorry, 5. I'm wearing one of them on my head. The last item for this month is the shirt, which I mean, NerdBlock, this thing was friggin' epic. I mean, this is an awesome shirt. So I think that pretty much speaks for itself, right? I heart Star Wars, and they're using the Millennium Falcon as the heart with the Rebel symbol. I mean, this is just such a cool shirt. I love this shirt. Very, very cool. I'm just whoops. All right. So at the end here, what I'll do is I'll put everything on the table, and I'll take a nice picture so you can see everything up close. I will go through these cards quickly. So they included a card that's a little bit of a spoiler. So I'll just kind of give you the spoiler alert before I read this card. So if you want to pause it and fast forward, you can do so. But what they do is they include this little card that gives you kind of an insight into next month. And I believe if you get a crate, you're going to see these things before you would see it publicly online. I don't know that they maybe another few days before they actually put this up online, but states here you can also expect some Force Tactic items from Star Wars and Funko and more. And this is, again, for the Sci-Fi block then for March. They're kind of queuing you up, giving you some spoilers on what to expect. And they also say Sci-Fi block is bringing you an item from Doctor Who. So looks like March Sci-Fi block, we're going to have something from Doctor Who, we're going to have something from Star Wars, and something from Funko. And that may be a Funko Star Wars Pop Fig, or it might be some type of action figure. I'm not sure. I don't know. And it's kind of it's really a teaser, right? Is the Funko with the Star Wars? Is it a Star Wars item and a Funko item? I don't know. We'll see. So that's the card they include as the teaser. And then the last card here shows kind of a little bit of a write-up and a recap on the Stormtrooper hat that I'm wearing. And then on the back, you've got your 4 items that came in the block this month. We've got the I Heart t-shirt. We've got the Pop Vinyl score with the collector. We've got the Funko Reaction Alien, which I dropped on the floor. Score then again because I got the Alien. And then we've got the exclusive Star Trek Communicator notepad, which was this here that we reviewed. And it looks like in this crate, the only thing that we got that was an actual exclusive item would be the notepad. So that has been NerdBlock's Sci-Fi Block February 2016 pack. I'm very happy with this pack. I will say from next month I may switch it back to the classic, not because I've been disappointed at all with the sci-fi, just because there's some really cool stuff that I think is going to be in the classic version of NerdBlock for the month of March 2016. So next month I'm going to switch it back to classic and see what we get, and I will have that review once I receive that in March. So thanks for watching. This has been the McGuire Review. See you later.